stop the sun from shining.
Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thanks for joining me for this month's Trump report. I'm only doing the Trump report sporadically now when I feel like I've got something important that has to be said. But having said that, I have had a few flashes over the last few weeks. So there's a few items I want to talk about. And the first thing is Trump coming out and saying that he's going to be reinstated in August. My gut feeling is that's not true. But I will do a tarot reading and see what comes out. I'm going to suspend my judgment or my opinion on that point until I see what the cards have to say. But gut feeling is that's not true. A couple of other things. I feel like the charges against Trump and also his children, his family, are coming very soon. So charges or indictments, I don't know. I know there is a technical difference. But yeah, I feel that's a matter of weeks, maybe a month or two. I don't think it's going to go on and on and on very much longer now. I feel like it's getting closer to the mark. The blog on the Trump website has been taken down. I did do a video a while ago about this social media platform that Trump was starting up, and the Fox News Network were calling it a social media platform, and it was just really basically his own blog, and you couldn't write on his blog. I thought it would last 1 year. It's lasted 1 month. So yeah, timing's really difficult because in spirit there's no such thing as time. So it doesn't move at the sort of rate that, how we experience time. There's no such thing in spirit. The other flash I had a couple of weeks ago was something about Israel distancing from Trump, and I don't even know what that means. I don't know what it's about, and I haven't mentioned it because I don't know what it means basically. But I feel like in the near future there's going to be this real gap, almost like in some way they were protecting him somehow. I don't know. I'll put a real big question mark over that. Because I just don't know. But I'm going to do a tarot reading on these issues. The cards just jumped out. They must be really keen to get going. All right, so let's move to the board now. If you are new, please consider subscribing to this channel and hit the notification bell now. All right, so let's go to the board, and I've got the cards here. So the first question about the reinstatement of Trump as president for the US, president of the US. Closing my eyes now. What do I see? I've got the door opening up. There's a lot of, oh gosh, that's a bit of a fright. I'm standing on the edge of a cliff, like a precipice, and it's high in the sky. It's at a very high level. And I don't want to jump. I'm not going to jump. Sometimes I've seen this occasionally before, but not very often, and I will take a jump, but I'm not going to jump here. It just doesn't feel right to me. I see the planet Saturn in the sky, which is about limitations, restrictions, borders, lines you do not cross, justice, law, authority, all those sorts of fun, nice words. There's a C word here, as in something, it's not compulsion, but it's something like that. I just can't read it, pick it up quite. But anyway, I feel this is a very risky time, and if you try to push something to the nth degree, then it's going to wind up very badly. There's all sharp rocks down at the bottom of the precipice here that I'm standing on. I'm looking down, the waves are crashing, and these rocks are razor sharp, and it's like get torn to pieces by these rocks. But Saturn is right there in the sky, ruling over everything. Okay, the card that comes up. is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so the Knight of Swords is typically like a young man in his late teenage years. It could be somebody who's quite smart, in fact, and he's quite brave and skillful, but he doesn't have experience, okay, because he's young. There's an immaturity. There's even a naivety here. See, he is riding the American eagle. I feel like this is either someone who works for Trump, but I don't really think so. I think this is Trump himself, trying to fly high, trying to liberate himself, trying to really be free, and riding the American eagle to attain freedom, okay? Interestingly, now I'd never noticed this before ever, you see his foot here on the eagle's neck, okay? Can't breathe, foot on the neck. You know, that's just not how you treat an eagle, I'm afraid. You don't put your foot on its head or on its neck here. Anyway, so this is about the attempt to be free and do what you want. But I feel the lack of experience is not going to bode well. I just got something then, a flash just then as I was speaking. I feel like there could be another attempted coup, perhaps coming up around that August date with a 2 in it. But whichever way, it's not going to come off. I feel that's just not going to happen. Plans at foot is the words I'm getting, plans at foot. And I want to just draw another card. I'll just continue on to the card 2, I think. Card 2 on that reinstatement in August for Donald Trump, President Donald Trump. And the card that comes up is the 2 of Swords. Okay, a lot of analysis, a lot of decision making. Okay, the swords, the mental realm again. And 2 of Swords can be, you know, something where not only do you have to make a decision, you have to balance things, and you have to, you know, weigh things up in your mind, and perhaps decide which way you're going to go. But blind faith, it also indicates blind faith in a certain direction, and I feel like the authorities are going to win. So making a decision and going with the authorities. This Alan, the guy that did the finances, I can't remember his surname now, it just goes out of my head. He's going to fold. He's going to turn to the authorities and turn over everything that they need to know for these charges, charges or indictments. Okay, this card's just come out. There may be some family support here. This is typically, actually, Ivana. I get a pregnancy around her just now, and either it's a child or like pregnant with a project, but it's something major and something that brings a lot of happiness to her as well. But yes, Ivana is supporting Trump in his endeavours, okay? And so it's almost like he listens to her when he doesn't listen to other people, and people could be trying to steer him down a certain direction, but she doesn't really agree, and so he's listening more to Ivana than to his advisors at the moment, I feel. All right, so let's look at this question of the indictments or the charges. What do I get around that? Because it does feel, there does seem to be a very heavy feeling of authority, which is really bizarre because, like, he was the president, so in one sense he was the ultimate authority, but in another sense the Constitution is the ultimate authority. There's a lot of coins in front of me. That does mean change, but also can indicate money. And I feel like I see these piles and piles of coins just going down. Usually when I see them, they're growing, but not here. They're going down. He is spending a lot of money, probably in legal fees, which I think this whole thing about being reinstated in August is about trying to get more money out of his followers so that he can pay for his legal fees, I suspect. Okay, what's the energy around that? Okay, the card that comes up is the Page of Pentacles, so it is about the money. You know, going to your subscribers, charging them every week when they think they're making a once-off donation can get you into trouble. That's what happened before. They thought they were making a one-off donation. He just kept on charging, and he had to refund millions and millions of dollars. Again, this is often a youthful person, somebody inexperienced, doesn't understand, you know, that you could get into a lot of trouble for things like that. But he could have new people coming in, bringing new ideas about how he can make money, okay? And there's action being taken. They know a little bit. You see there's white here around the throat. So what they're talking about, they know. But there's a lot of black too. So there's a lot of hidden unknowns in these new strategies to make money. I really do think he's trying to make money to pay for his legals. Okay, so let's have a look at the last card now, the indictments. So I'll come to that, the indictments or the charges. I just want to get a bit more clarity. Okay, I'm going to go with that one there. And I'm going to close my eyes now. Ideas, I was going to say. Close my ideas and just step back and allow the pictures to form. Okay, I've got somebody here playing drums, making a lot of noise. It sounds like a racket. I'm not sure what that means, but there's a lot of noise. Could be a lot of noise in the media. Okay, people are guessing. I presume nobody really knows. And so I feel every bit as qualified to make a comment as anybody else. I see a crystal ball in front of me and it's glowing. It's sort of pink and then gold in the middle, and I'm looking into that. And I want to, yeah, okay. I see the bars, I see like jail bars. So the indictments or the charges are coming. We have the Five of Cups that indicates sorrow, depression. Things didn't go the way. There's a loss. There's some sort of loss. You'll see here there's 2 cups on one side and 3 on the other. They're separated. And so he could be separated from people that were helping him in the past in some way. There's some sort of remorse or regret, or perhaps some bitterness because there's some kind of misfortune. You'll see all this rain here in the background that indicates tears. He didn't think, this Alan, just put his name in the comments, I can't remember what the name is, he didn't think he would ever turn, but yes, he's definitely turning. Alan is for turning. And so that's the end of that relationship. You know, the relationship, the bond they had together has been broken. Okay, and I get the word treasure trove. This Alan guy, he is a treasure trove of information for the authorities. So I do think that these charges and indictments will occur soon. However, I'm still not sure that Trump is going to jail. My gut feeling is he will not go to jail, but I'll just reserve that opinion for the moment. I feel like there's some sort of out for him, and I don't know how that plays out. I still, you know, cling to that word that I got all those years ago, disappear. So it was a few years, maybe 2 or 3 years ago, that I heard disappear. He will disappear. I don't know what that means. Okay, so there's your Trump report for the moment. I'll do another one next month if I get any sort of flashes or anything major happens. Thanks so much for listening. Please give this video a like or a dislike. I don't really care. YouTube likes it either way. Leave a comment, that would be fabulous, and share on your social media. Most importantly, have a wonderful month, everybody. Time will tell. Okay, bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.